Well, I think because he's real, first of all. He's a real man in a strongly contemporary landscape, you know. You feel it's just been ripped out the headlines. I think he's different because he's a renegade. He's an outlaw. He's turned his back on the secret world and all its conspiracies and all its black ops. And he's different because he's got modern values and attitudes. He's a very moral character. You know, you don't find Jason Bourne ogling women coming out of the sea in bikinis. Thank God. Yeah, lots of people love that stuff, but I don't. There you go, I'm a Brit. Well, he's just brilliant in the character, and you know, people think, you know, that these characters get given to actors on the page. It's not like that, you know. He's evolved this character himself over 3 movies. You know, he's an Academy Award-winning screenwriter. He's a brilliant actor. He's got a wonderful skill set. He's a physical actor. You know, he can run and jump and drive and fight. And he's a wonderful player of the emotional heart of Bourne, which is terribly important, you know. The remorse for the dark past and the sense of a desire for the light, you know, for redemption. That's terribly important, to be emotionally real when you're playing those scenes, and he does that. You know, he's been able, I think, across 3 films to create an iconic character, which is probably the hardest thing of all. You know, I mean, one of the things I think that the James Bond franchise has been able to do brilliantly, I mean, you know, absolutely brilliantly, is create an icon out of Bond, you know. And I think that Matt has created a much more contemporary icon in Jason Bourne to rival it, and I think that's a fantastic achievement. It was great. It was great. We closed down a few streets and caused mayhem. But you know, it was fun. I mean, the scene where the cops show up and Bourne gets away from the bad guys is one of my favourite scenes. And yeah, they were real cops and they did it for real. It was fantastic. They screech round the corner and start arresting those guys. And no, we had some fun in one of 2 of your Madrid bars. We watched the European Champions League semi-finals. That was very good. And it was great to work with Spanish crews, you know. They're fantastic. It's a great industry out there, you know. I loved it. I don't know. Who knows? I mean, it's kind of up to the audience, really, isn't it? You know, it's that thing that, again, one of the things Bond has been able to do very successfully, I think, is try to reinvent itself across decades now. But, you know, it's the audience will decide if they want more Bournes, and when they've decided, I'll have a think about it. I'm going to go and have a little bit of a holiday.
Fantastic.
Thanks a lot.